SA Fashion Week opening party is always such a vibe, and it's just always so cool that they always partner the celebrities with the designers who are showcasing. As I'm wearing tonight, I'm wearing NKOSI look.
Well, I mean, first of all, you know, we have to give thanks to LAURIE for making me look decent tonight, you know.
Fashion Week opening, everyone looks absolutely amazing. You know, you see different styles. As you can see right behind me, there's a lady killing it on the black carpet.
A lot of people wearing black tonight, actually. I'm not even sure what the theme was, but touch of bling hooked me up.
For one, this is the second time that I've been invited to the Cruz Fashion Week opening. Last year, I underestimated how dress up people were, so this time I decided to go the whole way.
I think South African women always come out flames. They don't play. They like, oh, what? You said event? All right, we'll show you.
SA Fashion Week opening. I'm really not feeling it, you know. I feel like I'm overdressed for this. But what can I say? I am the Duchess after all. I'm not really complaining, but I do feel like I'm a bit overdressed, but it's nice.
I think, as I've always said, our designers are so far ahead of the game. I think that people in New York and in Europe, they look at Africa, they look at South Africa for new designs and new fabrics and new patterns and new textures, and we are owning that, and that is part of who we are, and I think that we're going to continue growing and surpass them if we haven't done so already.
It says that they're ready to take on any kind of fashion week. You know, they can go to New York Fashion Week. It's all about the opportunities. I'm wearing a lady from Eldorado Park this evening, and for me it's about giving them a chance as well, empowering them, and I did promise to empower my community, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
I feel like our designers are actually growing. I mean, we have people like THABETHE, and they've showcased overseas and all that. So we are definitely growing here in SA.
It says we're moving forward. It says, you know, we're the trendsetters. You see how the world is catching on to African prints and how African prints is now a fashion statement. So it means we're trendsetters in fashion, which I think is pretty awesome.
You know, when you walk into a place, a designer's place, and they just pick what you want and you don't even know what to pick because they're all so beautiful. There's no time where it comes where you're like, oh, I don't know what to wear. There's always something to wear. Even if it's not there, they'll make it for you.
I feel like the mere fact that we can't keep up with what Fashion Week is what, I feel like we just had another Fashion Week, which is a good thing. I feel like that means there is a lot more work from SA designers that needs to be showcased, and that's the reason why there are a lot of Fashion Weeks, which is really cool.
I think we've reached international standard, man. I mean, when you take a look at international standards, we are literally on par with them. Most of our celebrities, especially the females, have been going overseas and they've been taking over and they've been dressing for the part. Being a South African designer right now, you need to be proud of yourself because you're doing a great job.
Shout out to all the designers in this country doing their thing.